All right, so well, I'm here again, and my name is Leonardo, and I'm also. It happens that I'm also I'm the co-coordinator of the Master in Petroleum Engineering. It's a master program that we offer in Instituto Superior Técnico in Lisbon, and I'm gonna try to introduce it to you as the best I can, and to spark some curiosity about it in these few slides that I prepared. So basically, this is a common 2 years master program divided in 4 semesters. The main difference here is that in the first year, so the first 2 semesters, the students are dedicated to, I can call them conventional curricular units. Okay, so there is a pool of mandatory and elective courses that cover all the upstream disciplines of the oil and gas industry. I mean, geophysics, petrophysics, geology, reservoir engineering, reservoir production, the basics on oil and gas, and so on and so forth. So this is the first year, the first 2 semesters. And then in the second year, in the third and fourth semesters, the student has the possibility to do an internship in the third semester, the first semester of the second year. In this internship can be done in a company or in a research center, as I'm gonna show you next. And the second semester of the second year, or the fourth semester, is fully dedicated to the thesis. The thesis, the development and the writing of the thesis. The thesis is normally a follow-up of the internship for most of the students. If the internship is done in a research institution, it's 100% the cases. The thesis is just the follow-up of the work. So in terms of admissions, we do admit engineering, generally speaking, and graduate geologists, and we have a very good employment rate, we think. In the first 6 months after finishing the degree, the students are employed in companies related to the oil and gas business, or the energy sector, I should say. And well, the course is fully taught in English if needed. So in terms of specializations, we don't have any specialization in terms of different branches in the master in petroleum engineering, but we are specialized in winning awards. Our students go to international competitions worldwide, so the master in petroleum engineering supports 2 different student chapters: a student chapter of the Society of Petroleum Engineers, and the student chapter of the Society of Exploration Geophysicists. And there are several contests and worldwide competitions held by these 2 societies, and we motivate and we support our students to participate on these events. And we are lucky enough that our students are good, and they win several awards since the master was created a few years ago, 7 years ago, if I'm not wrong. So this is just a showcase of the kind of exposure and the networking that our students are able to create during the master program. So in terms of career opportunities, we prepare students for the energy market and sector, not only on the conventional oil and gas industry, but also on companies related to the CO2 geological storage and sequestration. We have some students working on these companies. Also, there are some alumni working for renewable companies on projects related to offshore wind farm, geothermal projects, or solar powers, etc. We also, our students, when they finish the degree, they are also ready to work as a geophysicist in different stages of a geophysicist life, from acquisition to processing to interpretation, and then more conventional opportunities as reservoir engineering, drilling engineering, and and so on and so forth. Also, in the downstream oil and gas industry, even though this is not the main focus of our master. So as I told you before, we have a big or considerably large worldwide network in terms of research institutions on the top in this blue row. There are a few more universities that we normally collaborate, but they just don't fit in the slide. But these are some of the universities that receive our students when they want to do research internships abroad, basically. So we cover from Brazil to the United States to the most important universities in Europe. Also, we have a very good networking with companies, international and major companies, both on the oil and gas industry, but also on renewables as Engie here, where we have a good relationship and where we put some of our students to do internships. Okay. Again, these internships are developed from 3 up to 6 months during the first semester of the second year of the master program. Just to enhance one of these collaborations with Watt University, which is a Scottish university and one of the most well-known universities in oil and gas in worldwide. We have a very strong collaboration since 2012, from where we already developed not only master theses, also PhD theses, but we have been developing lots of theses, or at least a considerable number of master theses that resulted in scientific publications that kind of validate the work that our students do, and we believe that our students do very good quality work. So, and our alumni are a little bit spread all over the world, in both in again conventional energy companies, but also in working as a consultancy companies in different fields. And finally, if you want to see a testimonial of one of our previous students, an alumni, I give you this movie here.
I had a great experience in petroleum engineering masters in IST. During 2 years, I was able to develop my skills in reservoir engineering, geostatistics, geophysics, drilling and completion, and other areas of geosciences. Always learning from very talented professors that try to take the best of us. And in the second year, I had the opportunity to do an internship in a company in London, where I learned a lot. I was integrated in a team, and I was able to contact and to learn from highly experienced professionals in the oil and gas industry. So basically, 2 years of learning, and I would do it all over again.